Hey everyone, it's Lindsay from Perfectly Bookish 5, and in this video I am going to show you books that I have multiple copies of. First, I have some A.L. Jackson books to show you. I have this copy of All of Me and then the discreet cover. I had this one first and then I won this one. Then I have More of Me, and then I believe this was the fall box. I saw that Hello Lovely box was doing the A.L. Jackson box. You didn't know what book it was going to be, so I thought I'd give it a try, and this is the one that was in the box. Next, I have 3 copies of Ember in the Ashes by Saba Tahir. So originally at my half price books, when this first came out, I went with my friend and we both were hearing about this, so I bought the hardcover copy. Then I went to BookCon, and when you were in Saba's line, you had to buy a copy to meet her. And one time at a Goodwill, I found the ARC copy. So that is why I have 3. This one is signed, like, I think to Monica, which I am not. Sorry, trying to find it. Yeah. So this was for Monica, but thank you, Monica, for not wanting it, because I think it's cool to have the art copy and all of these. Then I have 2 copies of the sequel of Torch Against the Night. I had pre-ordered the hardcover copy, then I ended up winning in ARC, and it's kind of funny because this book came in the mail before the ARC did, so oh well. I have 2 different copies of Return to Us by Corinne Michaels. This one I believe I won, and I was so excited, even though it is kind of funky a little bit. I found the Bookworm Box edition in a little free library, so I'm guessing it's in there because they wrecked it a little bit, but I don't care because it's a cool edition. Love the colors. I have 3 editions of It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. This was my first copy. This is when I really didn't know what I was doing when I was annotating many years ago, so I have a lot of tabs there. Then I have this one where, if you could tell, the coloring is a little different, and this one is just slightly bigger. This one is a special edition. Then I have the original copy of Hopeless, also by Colleen Hoover, and then I have the changed edition. I have a lot of Jennifer Armentrout books to show you. First up is her From Blood and Ash series. So this was my copy, and then when I went to a Polycon, boy, I gotta think. I don't remember what year, but she had special Polycon edition copies. And then last year when I went to a Polycon, she continued the series, and unfortunately I did not get a ticket this year, even though I tried. But I believe if you cannot attend, sorry, the camera's shaking, my cat's playing with the cord, but I believe they will have a virtual signing for these copies, which is nice because it's hard if you do get tickets and then you don't, but I mean, you get some of the copies, so hopefully I can get the next one. Going off of that, I have A Light in the Flame, and then I have the Polycon edition. I do have the Polycon edition of A Shadow in the Ember, but I had never owned an original copy. Oh, it's not a multiple copies that I own. The last of Jen's I have multiple copies of are Fall of Rune and Wrath, her newest series. So I won in ARC, which was awesome. Then I got the Owl Crate edition. I still have it in the plastic because I didn't want to open it. Some special editions I do leave in the plastic because I don't want them ruined. Then over Christmas at a local half-price bookstore, I found, I believe this is the Barnes & Noble edition, and all in all I ended up getting it because it was 20% off. I had a gift card. I brought in stuff to sell that day, and red is my favorite color, and I just really love this red copy. Then I wanted to bring you to the shelf for some of my Cassandra Clare copies because I have a lot. So I have 2 of Chain of Gold. This is the tour edition and the regular edition. Then I have 2 of Chain of Iron. This is Waterstones and the original. Then I have 3 of Chain of Thorns, original, Waterstones, and Fairy Loot. And these are hardcover editions of these 3. So that's hardcover. Paperback originals are up there. Graphic novel editions. This is Clockwork Angel, and I have a Clockwork Angel here, and this is the anniversary edition of City of Bones. I have that copy of Sword Catcher, which is the hardback, and then this one is the ARC. And then somewhere down here, oh, it's hard to see, this is a special edition of Throne of Glass, and then I have the original behind all that stuff. So I believe that is all the copies I have of books that I have multiple editions of. I usually don't buy a whole lot of multiples for money reasons, but some I won, some came in book boxes, and it was just, you know, a different way of receiving them instead of buying them. But yes, like those Waterstones, I really love the Shadowhunter series. Sorry, the lighting was bad there, but yeah. So those are some multiple copies that I have. Let me know some of the multiple copies that you have, and if there is any author where you will buy any edition that they put out of a book. Bye guys, thanks for watching.